It's hard for me to believe that a decade ago this week, Edith Pearlman's Binocular Vision was reviewed on the cover of the New York Times Book Review, kicking off an extraordinary first year that would culminate in her collection being named a finalist for 4 of the country's most prestigious book prizes and winning the National Book Critics Circle Award in Fiction. That book led the way for more award-winning story collections by Steve Almond and Claire Beams, innovative nonfiction by Ben Miller and Cameron Deason-Hammond, as well as the 20 essayists in Trespass. Those books found their way to readers' hands thanks in part to the editorial vision of my co-founder Ben George, editors Beth Staples and Annalena Phillips-Bell, Michael Ramos, and our newest editor, Katoya Ellis Fleming, who will help us usher in a bold new decade of Lookout titles. But from the very beginning, our books have always been transformed by the curiosity and creativity of UNCW students, who chose to study the art and craft of publishing alongside creative writing. The magazines and presses they've gone on to found and lead, as well as the books and authors they champion, are as much Lookout's legacy as our own. When I reached out to some of them, including authors and staff, to send us an anniversary video for Lookout, I thought a few people might respond, but what follows is the best possible virtual birthday card I could have imagined. I'm really proud of the work we've done in our first 10 years, and I cannot wait for another decade of extraordinary books.
Congratulations, Lookout Books. Happy 10th anniversary. It was such an honor to work with you on Trespass. And here's hoping Emily Smith and Katoya Ellis Fleming enjoy the next 10 years of success. Happy anniversary, Lookout.
Happy anniversary, Lookout Books. I could not be more grateful for the incredible privilege that I had to have my first book, a memoir, published by Lookout. The experience was absolutely beyond my wildest dreams. Specifically, the attention to detail in the editing process was something I never could have imagined or expected, and was so grateful for. So happy anniversary. I love you guys. I'm so grateful to know you, and so grateful that you published my book, and I wish you all the best and many more.
As Lookout's new editor, I am so happy to be part of a team that prides itself on being a haven for books that matter. I am very much looking forward to working with Emily Smith, our publisher, our wonderful students in the publishing lab, and the rest of our Lookout staff as we open doors for many more talented and diverse writers and continue to bring magical books to life. I am thrilled to be part of this momentous anniversary, and I'm looking forward to the future at Lookout.
Hi, everybody. It's Meg and Kate from Hub City Press. Congratulations on this milestone of reaching your 10th birthday. We're so proud of you guys. I credit the Wilmington Community Publishing Laboratory and Lookout Books for making me who I am, both as a writer and as a publisher and as a person. If I hadn't learned everything I learned from Emily and the crew, I would not have been drawn to the kind of boutique author-driven experience that we offer here at Hub City Press. Was just hugely influenced by what we learned at Lookout. And so I am massively grateful to all of you for that experience.
Literally same. Meg and I always joke that we kind of have the same publishing origin story when we do a class together, like the story is the same. And the origin point of the story is Lookout. And it's been really special to come from an indie publisher down south where I'm from, and to go on working for Hub City, which is sort of a dream job for me. And it's all because of Lookout. And so we're just very thankful that Lookout exists.
Hi, everyone. I'm Claire Beams. I am the author of this book, We Show What We Have Learned, collection of short stories that Lookout Books published in 2016. It was my debut book, my first book, and in publishing it in the glorious way that they did, Lookout really changed my life and gave me a career. I think that Lookout Books is such a wonderful force in publishing and in literature. I think of Lookout as a champion of really everything that matters in the literary world. So Lookout, my anniversary wish for you is really for more of what you have already done and more of what you have already given to the rest of us. So happy anniversary.
Hey, Lookout, congratulations on 10 years. I wish I had some great story to tell, but I think the thing that I'll take away most from my time with the press is just how great the people are. Whether it was getting to meet Claire Beams when she came to campus for her collection, or getting to know Cameron Deason-Hammond these last couple of years in support of her memoir. It's rare that you get to work with such talented people who are also just so nice and lovely. So Emily and the staff, I wish we could celebrate in person, but congratulations on this milestone.
I've had the opportunity of working with Lookout for a few years now, and there are just so many awesome moments that I would love to share. But one that I will always cherish is getting to join Cameron Deason-Hammond, Emily Louise Smith, and a few other UNCW MFA and BFA students at the 2019 SIVA Discovery Show Conference in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Cameron gave a killer presentation about This Is My Body, which was just about to be published. And up until that point, we had all worked so hard to bring that book to the world and organize Cameron's book tour and develop her marketing plan. So it was just so wonderful to see some of that work come to fruition.
I tell people all the time that I couldn't have asked for a better publisher. And I know a lot of people say that, but I specifically tell this story where my prose is idiosyncratic, particularly in that book. I really labored over the book to give it a particular voice. And it took years to get that kind of off-kilter style. And so I didn't want it to be ironed out in a way. I didn't want it to be normalized. And that was my main anxiety looking for a publisher. And Emily and Alina and Beth made it very clear that they saw that and cherished the style. They really cared about what the author intended. And they went out and specifically found a copy editor who had worked on prose like that. And they created her this huge style guide of things that I did on the page that maybe they broke the rules and typically a copy editor would fix. But they asked her to leave some of those things alone to preserve the personality, the language. And I appreciated that so much.
I want to wish Lookout Books the happiest 10th anniversary. I've been so inspired by all you've been doing with your press, your beautiful design, creative marketing, and publicity, and incredible word of mouth, along with the amazing award recognition that you've received over the years. It's been truly incredible. Here's to many more years of Lookout Books. Happy anniversary.
Riverbend Chronicle was a complex and unusual book that demanded a lot from all of those who worked on it. A number of things made collaborating with Lookout an extraordinary experience for this writer. Firstly, the chance to be involved in every aspect of book production, from design to editing to marketing. We worked so closely for so long and had so many exchanges that even now, years later, I feel we could fall into deep conversation without hesitation. And secondly, the reality that all of those I worked with had to fix their minds, hearts, and spirits to the ideal of art as a transformative experience, one of the most humanizing acts that a person can ever engage in.
Happy 10th birthday. I can't believe that 10 years ago almost, I was starting out as an intern in our tiny little team. We had no idea what we were in for when Binocular Vision launched. Because of you, I got to go to the National Book Awards. I learned marketable skills that have completely opened up my career options and totally changed the trajectory of my life. I've learned a lot of things that are helpful now that my own book is being published. And most importantly, I got to give John Lithgow a sweaty hug on the National Book Awards dance floor.
Happy 10th anniversary, Lookout Books. I'm happy to be a part of this team. I celebrate this major milestone with you, and I look forward to our future together.
Hey, happy 10th anniversary, Lookout. I was a part of the Lookout Practicum from 2012 to 2014 and made some really incredible memories, including the delightful rabbit hole that was copy edits for Ben Miller's memoir and working on the interior design for Astoria to Zion. Now I am a knowledge and technical writing manager at a software company, and I definitely use the skills that I learned in Lookout absolutely every day. So happy anniversary, and I can't wait to see what y'all do next.
Hey, Lookout! Happy anniversary! And thank you to all the Ecotone contributors who've worked with us to bring your work into the pages of Lookout titles. It's been such a delight to think with you. Here's to another 10 years.
So when I look back at my time with Lookout, my mind always goes straight to the biggest mistake that I made, which was sending off some promo materials for John Rybicki's book without properly setting the resolution. And so sending off these files at 72 DPI, and I think of being so crushed and so disappointed in myself, and telling my colleague and friend Joe Worthen what I had done, and him just giving me this heartbroken look and going, "Well, that's not print resolution, dog." And it's just so wonderful to me that there are so few people in my life who would have any awareness of what that story means, but there is this handful of cherished people in my life who would similarly have a chill run up their spine at hearing someone go, "Well, that's not print resolution, dog."
Happy
10th
anniversary.
Lookout
Books.